So our first RV trip out, we decided to start the morning off at like 6:45 to go get new tires put on. We noticed a big difference when we switched the tires over throughout the trip going down to Jellystone. It was about an hour away from the house, but it was a huge difference going up and down the hills. But I think it was pretty much worthwhile to buy those tires, yeah?
It was a much smoother ride. It didn't feel like you were bouncing quite as much.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like you were going to run off the road, so...
But how was the trip going up? Was it good?
It was very windy.
Very windy. Yeah, definitely felt it. I mean, with the RV, we have a travel trailer. It feels like there's a giant sail attached to the back of the boat, though. There were a couple, like, when I grabbed on the steering wheel, a lot of,
white knuckle.
White knuckling going on while I was driving down there. But, oh, that was pretty good. Setup was okay. We did have that one problem, though.
Yeah, that was your problem. I'm not sure what quite happened, but...
So what I did was instead of unhooking the sway bars from the back of the truck first, I went ahead and decoupled the truck altogether, which allowed all the weight to be put on those sway bars in the back. Don't ever do that; it's a bad idea. Had to jack the thing way up. Luckily, somebody helped us out. That's one of the things I like about RVing too, is that we got stuck and needed help. And somebody actually came and helped us, and I thought that was pretty cool. So one of the things I really loved about camping at Jellystone, and this was like kind of like a first impression thing, was when you go to check in, they actually have somebody take you to your site, and they help you back in, and they ask you what you need, they make sure everything's all going on. I think that little special touch was well worth it. It's not just for the premium site that we saw, it's for all the sites. So I think having that little extra touch, because as a new RVer, I had no idea where I was going within the campsite. Being the first time there, no idea, right? But the guy took us there. His name was Mike. I think he was like one of the...
He was like the manager. He was
like assistant manager or something like that, though. But real friendly folk. We got to watch the kids play. We were right there in front of the all the playground, the bounce house. I don't know.
Right, we had a premium site, a red carpet site.
Yeah.
For that one, so it was. Everyone was really friendly.
Yep.
Everyone was spaced out compared to. When we walked the dog down through the other sites, they were very close together. I think they were closer together than what ours were. But everyone was very friendly.
Yeah.
Everyone that walked their dog always said hi.
Yep. Yeah.
So, it was nice. There were tons of activities for the kids to do.
Yeah, my the oldest one actually was the first time asking to just sit around and do nothing. I think you played Gaga ball for a good, 6 hours every day?
I think he tired himself out.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that they wanted to go to the playground. They didn't ask for electronics. They didn't want to stay inside. They ate and ran away.
Which is huge, because that's one of the reasons why we started RVing, too, was to get the kids outside more, get them interacting with people, get them away from their technology, get them away from their devices and stuff like that. And that was just the best case scenario that we could ever think of, so... Our daughter did get a little trouble, though. She was being a little butthead, but we took care of it, though. But it's good, though, for the social interaction and stuff like that. So they did offer a lot of activities. For me, it was the painting of the ceramics. I did a little pink pig. It was kind of fun. But what do you think was some of the good activities for the kids to do?
So I think a lot of the good activities were paid activities. They're not expensive. Like, we did ceramics, and I don't think it cost more than $20 even with you painting, and the t-shirt tie-dye, you had to buy the t-shirt. Yep. But I think the paid activities were probably the best activities.
Yeah, and they're like she said, she's relatively cheap. I think they had ceramics from anywhere from $3 all the way to like $25.
Right, the bigger ones.
But you can easily do something for around the $6 to $8 mark, and it kept the kids busy. It was a good family activity, good family bonding activity that we did. Because I think all of us were painting except for you, right?
Except for me.
You're making sure the kids weren't, painting
themselves.
Yeah.
Or each other. Yeah. They had a pizza party that we didn't participate in. They didn't have too many free activities. I don't remember anything on that list that was free, minus the pop-up movie projector. Yep. And then I think in the summer the pool is probably included in your stay. But they did laser tag, which was fun, which was only $4 for a 15-minute game. So it's not expensive. I think the most expensive part was the wood.
Yes, yeah. So One of the things we found out is that, you know, when you go there, don't get the single wrap. Go ahead and get the big buckets that they give to you. Basically, the single wrap is going to give you very small kindling. I think that maybe lasted about an hour and 15 minutes tops. One of the things we're going to do next time we go is just either we're going to stop and get wood, or we're going to go ahead and get the buckets there. And I think the buckets were like $30.
Somewhere around there, 25, something like that.
Yeah, and you know, we pretty much have realized that, you know, that $30 package or $25 package, whatever it is, I'll put the actual price in there. That'll last you a night if you start burning around 6:30 till about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So part of the budgeting aspect of staying at Jellystone is make sure that if you do want a campfire, to make sure you incorporate that cost into it as well. But we had fun cooking s'mores all the time too. I got a little crazy with the lighter fluid, which was still kind of fun, but you know.
Adult fun. That's adult fun.
Yes, it was adult
lighter
fun.
Fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you would just have to factor in firewood, and then factor in the price of doing some of those activities. I mean, because you don't have to do them all, but some of them were definitely for what you got. They weren't. It wasn't a bad price. It wasn't
it was definitely a good
astronomical, right? And besides, I mean, they really just wanted to play on the playground.
It's true.
I think most of the time that was. They also gave out free glow sticks. You got a pack of glow sticks per family. You just had to go and ask for them.
Because they had a bear party at night where they basically drive around with music blaring through like a little golf cart. Yeah, with Yogi Bear on the back, and I think the other bears were there too. But it was still a lot of fun though. But I think our kids missed that because they were so busy playing on the playground. And making new friends that they didn't quite catch the party going around the thing. So
I think they might have saw it, but it just wasn't very interesting.
Yeah.
Apparently the playground was Gaga Ball was more their speed, I think.
Yep. So overall, what'd you think?
I mean, we've booked it again, so we'll stay there again. I mean, I think we've booked it 2 more times, and then we have a couple other Jellystone locations booked. So I mean, I like it if you're trying to find something for the kids to do. If your goal is to be able to sit by your campfire while the kids play, that is a perfect place to be. Yeah,
sit by the fire and disconnect away from technology. That's the biggest thing for us. I mean, it's just you know, we're ruled by technology all the time, and especially with the kids. But.
Well, that's the way we planned a lot of our trips, is what is there for the kids to do. Yeah. Because if they're not occupied, then we have to occupy them.
That's very true.
And that's not a vacation for anybody. So, I mean, I definitely think if you want a vacation where the kids are occupied and they enjoy being out, that's a good place to be. And I don't think it was super expensive. In the way of nights, I mean. Yeah,
the red carpet was that of like a normal hotel. I think because we stayed during the off season, it was like $110 a night or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But the Jellystone, they offer anywhere from $60 a night to $110 a night. I think we have something booked for 4th of July there as well, and it's more expensive, but it's because it's the 4th of July. So, but most definitely, I mean, I think if you're new to RVing like we are, getting the premium site at Jellystone is probably the best bet to go. It was a really nice campsite. It was a really great experience for first time RVers, in my opinion. So if you guys ever get a chance, stop by the Jellystone in Williamsport, Maryland. It's a great site to be at. We look forward to showing more of that to you. We'll be staying there, I think, at least 2 more times.
We have it booked for 4th of July.
Yep.
And then I think we have a so there's more than one Jellystone location. It's like 30 of them. So we have one in PA booked and we had one in Virginia booked. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times we come back to the one in Maryland besides 4th of July. But I think it's good I mean, even if you're not a first-time RVer, it's a good if you don't want to be in the middle of nowhere but you want your kids to play. I think it's a good...
And still be able to keep an eye on them a little bit too.
Right, and it's a good place to start. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, anyone will be willing to help you. But if you're in the middle of nowhere, you have no one to help try to back up, or if something's not working. So
hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We'll be making videos on every trip we go on. We'll also have RV tips and tricks as well as the most used gear that we have. My wife is also kind of decorating this place. She's starting to nest in the RV, which I'm okay with. So stay tuned for that. We're also going to be posting a lot of stuff on Instagram as well as TikTok as well. So hope hope to see you guys for the next video. And if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments. We're here to help as much as to learn. So you guys have a good one. Take care.